you've heard the term AI gold rush, right? Well, it's not just hype, it's real, and it's happening right now. But here's the thing, most people are just talking about it. A small group is actually doing something with it, quietly building new ways to make money. So in the next few minutes, I'm going to pull back the curtain on 11 amazing, kind of under-the-radar tools that can help you do the same. Ready? Let's dive in.
I love this quote because it just hits the nail on the head. Look, the real fear isn't some super smart robot taking your job. No way. It's the person in the cubicle next to you, your colleague, who figures out how to use these AI tools to work twice as fast and 10 times smarter. They're the ones who are going to get that promotion, that new project. So it's not about if you should adapt anymore. It's about how. And that's exactly what we're going to break down today.
All right, so to make this super clear, we've organized everything into a few key areas. We'll touch on this big AI shift, then we'll jump into 3 core strategies: the AI Content Factory, the Business Automation Engine, and the AI-Powered Experts Toolkit. And at the end, we'll talk about what you can do right now to get started.
Okay, let's kick things off with our first big strategy, becoming what I call an AI Content Factory. Think about it. These tools basically turn you into a one-person digital production house. We're talking about creating top-notch, professional-level videos, images, audio, you name it, all from your laptop. This is stuff that, just a couple of years ago, would have needed a whole team of people and a massive budget.
First up is a tool that has absolutely broken the internet, Sora. You've probably seen it. This is OpenAI's text-to-video magic wand. You literally just type in a sentence, and it spits out these unbelievably realistic video clips. I mean, we've all seen those wild examples, right? Historical figures in a boxing match, or these epic scenes of ancient Rome. It's just a total dream for anyone who creates anything.
Okay, so this is cool, but how do you actually make money with it? Well, think about this. You could start a freelance business making video ads for companies, ads that would normally cost them tens of thousands of dollars to produce. You could sell custom clips on platforms like Fiverr, create product demos, or even start a whole YouTube Shorts channel just using Sora content. People are already making a few $100 a month doing that. But here's the real pro tip: niche down. Don't just say you make videos. Be the person who makes AI-generated virtual tours for real estate agents. That's where you can really charge a premium.
Now, I know what you're thinking. I can't get access to Sora yet. And yeah, you're right, there's a catch. It's still in a pretty limited release. But for those of you in places like India where it's not officially out, people have figured out a little workaround. It involves using a VPN and some sites that generate invite codes. I'm not gonna lie, it took us a few tries to get a working code, so you gotta be a little patient. But hey, if you really want to get your hands on this thing early, persistence is key.
All right, next tool for our content factory is Yip.ai. And honestly, this one's a total hidden gem. Here's what it does. It lets you generate images from a bunch of different AI models all at the same time, right next to each other. But the truly brilliant part is this. When you pick the image you like best, the tool gives you bonus coins. And what do those coins do? They let you make more images. You see where this is going? It's basically an infinite loop of free, high-quality image creation. It's awesome.
Okay, we've got video, we've got images, now we need audio. And for that, I want you to meet Fishent.audio. Think of it as a really powerful alternative to some of the big names out there like 11 Labs. It does text-to-speech, it does voice cloning, and the best part? The free version is super generous. You get a ton of runway to play around, experiment, and create custom voices without ever pulling out your credit card.
And this, right here, this opens up a huge opportunity. You can suddenly offer professional voiceover services for like 90 to 95% less than a human actor. Just think about it for a second. You could narrate entire audiobooks from your bedroom. You could produce a whole podcast series without ever stepping into a studio. You could even create custom voice packs and sell them online. The old barriers to entry for pro audio, they're just gone.
So you've got your AI video, images, and audio. How do you stitch it all together? That's where Yip.io comes in. This thing is an all-in-one video editor that lives right in your web browser. No need to download clunky, expensive software. It does everything. Cutting clips, automatically adding subtitles, and get this, it comes loaded with over 2 million royalty-free stock clips and music tracks. It's the whole package.
And if you get good at a tool like this, man, you can open up so many ways to make money. We're talking quick turnaround video editing services on Fiverr or Upwork, or managing all the social media content for a small business. You could even just specialize in creating subtitles and translating videos. That is a skill that is crazy in demand right now. It's basically a complete business in a single browser tab.
Okay, last tool in our Content Factory lineup is Slides.ai.io. And let's be honest, who here actually enjoys making presentations? Right. Well, this is a total game changer. It's a simple extension you add to Google Slides, and it basically becomes your personal design assistant. It helps you structure everything, suggests layouts, finds visuals. It just helps you build a seriously professional-looking deck, but way, way faster.
But here's the really important part to understand. Why do companies pay so much money for a good presentation? Because a single PowerPoint deck can be the thing that closes a huge sale or lands millions of dollars in investment. It's that critical. So if you can use a tool like this to handle the boring design work fast, you can focus on the important stuff, the strategy, the story, and start offering high-value services like building those killer investor pitch decks for startups.
All right, let's move on to our second big pillar, the business automation engine. Now, we're shifting gears a bit. We're not just selling content anymore. We're selling something even more valuable. We're selling time. These next few tools are all about helping businesses automate all the boring, repetitive stuff, which saves them a ton of money and makes them way more efficient.
And the core tool here is called N8N. The best way to think about it is like a super connector for all the different apps a business uses every day. It's a visual workflow builder, so you can drag and drop to create these automated systems for things like automatically posting to social media or syncing customer data between two different platforms. And the best part? It's open source, which means you can set it up and run it yourself for free.
And if you want to see just how powerful this is, check out this case study. It's about a husband and wife who moved to Portugal. They started this little side business helping other expats with their paperwork, but they were just drowning in it, totally overwhelmed. So they built this 18-step automation using N8N to handle all the documents. And that little side project, it blew up. It turned into a real business that made over $60,000 in just a few months. That is the power of automation right there.
So you can see how this skill is incredibly valuable, right? People who know how to do this are charging thousands of dollars for a single pre-built automation. Or even better, they're offering to manage these systems for companies as a monthly service, which means recurring revenue. This isn't just a little side gig. This is a blueprint for building a serious, high-value consulting business.
Now, if you want to build more custom AI solutions, you've got Google AI Studio. Think of it as a sandbox where you can play around with Google's super powerful Gemini models. The most important thing it gives you is free API keys. Now, don't let the term scare you. An API key is just like a special password that lets one app talk to another. So you could build a custom AI chatbot and then use that key to plug it into a company's website or their internal systems.
Okay, last one in this automation section, and this tool is just brilliant. It's called Rewind. It's an app that basically records your screen and audio while you work, creating this private, searchable timeline of everything you've done. But here's the killer feature. It can watch you do a task, like say process an invoice, and then automatically write out a perfect step-by-step guide on how to do it, an SOP. You have no idea what a massive headache this solves for businesses that need to train new people.
All right, on to our third and final pillar. This one is different. It's not about replacing your skills, it's about making you a superhero at what you already do. We're calling it the AI-powered Experts Toolkit. These are tools that enhance and augment your abilities, letting you work at a totally different level, and of course, charge a premium for it.
First up in the toolkit is LM Arena. This is so cool. It's a website that lets you make AI models fight each other. Seriously, you put two models like ChatGPT and some other one head-to-head. You give them both the exact same prompt, and you see which one gives you a better answer. Now, why does this matter? Because knowing which AI is the absolute best for a specific job, like writing code versus writing marketing emails, is a super valuable skill, especially if you want to be an AI consultant. Next, we have Poised.ai. Think of this as your own personal, private communication coach. When you're in an online meeting, it listens in privately, just for you, and gives you real-time feedback. It'll tell you if you're talking too fast, if you're using too many filler words like or you know, and it'll even track your energy levels. It's a completely judgment-free way to level up your communication skills, and that's a skill that pays off in pretty much any job you can think of. So, let's recap. We've just walked through 3 totally different ways you can start making money with AI. Path number 1, becoming a content factory. Path number 2, selling efficiency through automation. And path number 3, supercharging your own skills with an expert's toolkit. Look, these aren't just cool new toys. They're the building blocks for brand new types of businesses that you can start today. Look, this AI shift isn't coming. It's already here, and it's creating new opportunities to make money and to be creative literally every single day. The tools we talked about, they're ready and waiting for you. So really, there's only one question left, and it's the one you see right here. Which one are you going to master first?